Hey students, here's a tutorial on how to use GoodNotes and some of the awesome, super fun features inside of GoodNotes. So what GoodNotes is it's a note-taking app that you and your teachers can use to kind of collaborate, or you and another classmate can use to collaborate and take notes on different things, or have notebooks for your science classes, or notebooks for your math class, or Spanish, or whatever it is. This is a great way for you to just kind of practice and play along with some different things. So once we're done here, and I'm kind of done showing you through some of the different things, I want you to go ahead and try and just mess around with it and play with it and see how you can use it best and what you think it would be used for best for your education. So down here, I've got the GoodNotes app saved, and it just looks like a pen that's been writing on paper. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and open it up. It'll take a minute just to load, but then go ahead and start a new one after we finish this. And I'm just going to start a new notebook, and I'll just have it be untitled and blank. So it's opened up now, so I got it. First of all, the first thing I want us to do is right up at the top, there's 4 boxes. So I'm going to click on those, and that's going to show me all of the pages in my notebook. So when you're using this, you're going to probably have tons of notes from your different classes, so you can switch the pages really, really quick. Okay. The next thing up in the blue bar up on the top is the search key. So if you are handwriting your notes or if you're typing them, if you want to search for something like math, it'll actually pull up any time that it sees math, whether it's in your handwriting or in your typed words. Either way, it's going to search as best it can to find those words. Okay? So the next one at the top there is to bookmark. So if we want to save a page, if this was an important day of notes, we can bookmark that page. The next one there, we learned over the summer, all of the teachers, we learned that button is called the share. So if you click on that, there's a lot of different things that you can do when you want to share this with someone. So we can export this page, and we can pick the different ways we can export it. And we click on that export button, and there's all these different ways that we can do this. So we can airdrop it to someone, to our teacher maybe, or to a classmate that needs it. There's all these different apps that we can share it with. A lot of us will be submitting them as assignments on Canvas. And then there's also, we can save it to our files. We can copy it, we can download it, all these different things that we can use to share our notes. Okay. Then on the other side of our blue tab, we've got undo or redo. We can add different things with that plus, add a new page, add an image, different things like that. Then if we're just looking through our notes, maybe we're studying for our test coming up, and we don't want to accidentally write something on the page, we click on that pencil with a line through it. So that'll tell us that we're no longer able to edit that page. So then if we decide, we want to add something, we can click on that edit button again, and we can write just the same. Okay. The next thing I want to do is go through the white bar, or the white menu there, to kind of help us learn some more things about what GoodNotes can help us with. So the first one, it's already selected for us, is that pen. Okay. So we can select all different colors, and we can draw different things. We can change the thickness of our pen. Okay, so lots of different options with our pen. If we don't like the 3 colors that are available, we can just click on the color we have selected, and we can pick any of the preset colors, or we can custom make a color so it fits us best and helps us with our notes as best we can. Okay. Then we have the eraser next. So if we don't like what we wrote, we can just use that eraser. Yet again, if it needs to be precise, we can use a smaller eraser, or if it just everything needs to go, we can use that big sized eraser. The next thing is the highlighter. So sometimes our teacher might send us a PDF to read or look through and practice on, so we can use that highlighter to highlight specific things that we want to use. Okay. The next one is shapes. So when I am maybe using this in math class and I need to draw my shapes, but I might not be the best artist or best at drawing these things, this shapes button will actually help us form more straight lines. So let's say I'm drawing here a square or a rectangle, and I'm not doing a great job. It's actually going to kind of even out my lines as best it can. So it's still not a perfect rectangle, but it's a little more straight than when I first drew it. Okay. The next thing on the list is the lasso. So if we need to move maybe a word or two so that we have more space to practice something that we've written, we can use that lasso tool. So we wrap that lasso tool around what we need to move, and then once we have that selected, then we can move that wherever we need it to fit. Okay, and then once we click out of that, that lasso will go away. The next setting is to add a photo. So we click on that, we can give it access to our photos, and then we can go pick a picture to add into our GoodNotes. The next one is the camera app. So we can add a camera or a picture from our camera right there. Or the last one is to just add text. So we can add a text box here and type in whatever we need to when we're taking notes. And we can edit that text just the same as any other text file. The last thing I want to show you is to help us with our handwriting. Some of us, including myself, don't have the best handwriting, but sometimes taking notes with our hands is a lot faster than typing. So we can use this little zoom box. So this blue box that I have here helps us zoom in on a line, and then we can actually use our handwriting, and it's much more precise down here in this bottom box. And we can make this box a little bigger, a little smaller, move it around wherever we need to. So if we want to use our handwriting, and the cool thing is it'll actually, almost like a typewriter, move over, and once I want to move to the next spot, I can just move over in that blue space there and keep practicing as I go along. And so once I'm done with that, I can click that X, that highlight box goes away, and I can move on to my next topic or next line of notes or next page, whichever one it is. Thanks for watching.